This is my 2003 Mazda Miata. This car started its life with a factory 1.8 liter engine, 4-cylinder, making 142 horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque. And as you can see, that didn't work for me. So today we're gonna throw in my favorite engine of all time, a 13V Rotary. Now we don't know exactly how much horsepower this engine is gonna make, but with a huge turbo and a crazy tune, we're hoping to make over 500 horsepower. We also have a mounted parts to install. Let me show you what we have. We have a Haltech Elite 1500. We also have a bunch of coils that we're gonna be installing. We have wheelwood calipers, and they made them custom orange specifically for me. 2-piece rotors for the front and the back. We also have a Miata cooling system. We have 2 oil coolers. We have 1 power steering cooler and a massive radiator. Miata also provide all the piping for the intercooler, so we're gonna be making some custom piping, so that's gonna look great. We have an 800 horsepower rated drive shaft from Oceanside Driveland, which they built this thing in just a few hours. And we have BC Racing coilovers for a Miata. This thing is gonna handle and it's gonna be slammed. Let's build the most badass rotary swap Miata car you guys have ever seen. All right, before we continue, let me bring you up to speed. First things first, I paid $200 for this car. Right after that, I started cutting it up in pieces because I wanted my very first Miata car. We added some lights, wheel and tire package, 1-off racing seats from Status, and of course, a fully built 13V breech boarded with a Stage 3 action clutch and dishwork entire fuel system. Now, before I pulled out the 1.8 piston engine that comes originally with the Miata, there was one thing I needed to do, and that was the world's longest burnout. Now that you know the history of the car and everything that we've done with it so far, there's only one thing to do, and it's slap that rotary engine in this car.
Let's swap this shit, boy. Easy day. When you cut the whole front of the car off, it makes it so much easier to put the motor in. This is a rotary, and unlike a piston engine, it doesn't have any pistons, which means the engine is much smaller and much lighter. Also, rotors spin, they don't go up and down, so you don't have any reciprocating mass there, which is really cool. It allows these things to rev extremely high. This is a 13V REW out of an FDRX7, and it has been modified. This has a Bridgeport on it, which is pretty much like putting a massive camshaft in a piston engine. There's gonna be a lot of airflow. It's gonna sound almost identical to the Puerto Rico FDRX7.
Boy, this is heavy. We got a nice massive turbo. I've had this thing for many years. There's a lot of spare parts put together for the last 2 or 3 years that I've been building this thing, so I'm just grabbing spare parts from my garage. Right, the next step is going to be part of the engine management, which is the sensors. We have 4 sensors to install. We have fuel pressure, oil pressure, O2, and an air temp. So get those installed. After that, it's going to be the engine harness. Our job here is done for now, but we need to get the car to DNA garage so we can go for the first start. Finally arrived to DNA garage and my boy Lou is waiting for me outside.
What's up, what's up?
I got off my truck when I arrived and these boys took the car off, put it inside. I couldn't even film it, they're so quick. My boy Pancho. Yo, been a long time, loco.
It's been a while.
I know, dude. Time for us to start working and try to get this thing running. Pancho, what are you doing, Babu?
Fuel pressure regulator.
Yep.
Changing the location to up here and then just putting the gauge right here.
Better signal, I'm assuming? Better pressure here?
Less pulse.
Less pulse.
Yeah,
because of the injector.
Injector there.
Eric's over there is getting down with the fuel pump. Louis just texting, not doing anything.
Hey.
Yeah.
Getting connected.
Look, I told you he was texting. Louis is actually working on one of the most critical parts to get the car running. These are main engine harness that will allow us to connect to all the sensors in the engine bay and then fire the car for the first time. Bam! Ready?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
And from here, what's next, Louis?
From here, then we just got to align it to each sensor and label it, shrink wrap it, put the connector on, and that's it.
Cheers! Let's go!
Let's go. Moment of truth. The clutch switch is not going to work.
Wait, I did that!
Exactly. Try it.
What? It's gonna work. Let's go! Come on! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Open the key.
I'm so happy right now.
Right there on
I'm
there.
so happy.
First try.
So I did a good job too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just you guys. Let's go, baby.
No, you did it.
All right, that's it. We are done here with DNA. So we are going to start it and try to drive it for the first time. We never tested the gears on the lift. So we're about to find out if it starts rattling, then we know we have to push it and get a noise transmission. DNA Garage, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Custom harness, putting all the sensors in, all the cooling stuff. We even have a ghetto fab, Ricky style radiator just to get it running, be able to idle it and give it a nice little startup tune. Thank you so much, Louis, DNA, and the boys, Eric, Nate, and Pancho. You guys did a freaking amazing job. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Next up, we're gonna get onto the cooling system. With any Rotary, cooling is paramount. And so we've got a bunch of products here from Mishimoto. I've got a dual pass race radiator here, twin row, and we've also got a bunch of intercooler piping to go along with a really massive Mishimoto intercooler that we have over on the side over there. These are all gonna be fighting for space in the front of the RX-7 along with the parts that Ricky has here.
It's a Miata, but RX-7 engine.
Same thing.
On this side we have a 10-row power steering cooler. I'm gonna say oil, which it is. And then we have two oil coolers, which there are a 25-row by Mishimoto, which this is literally what we use on my RX-7 and on Quinn's RX-7.
We've got a lot of things to put in a small amount of space here, but it's nothing we haven't done before. So let's start making some tabs and get this stuff mounted up.
Let's do it. Okay, we have the radiator, the power steering cooler, and the intercooler all mounted up. And Quinn and I are actually working on getting the hoses connected from the radiator to the engine itself. Next up, we're gonna be putting the diffuser back on because we need that on before we can start mocking the intercooler piping.
Ricky and I got both of our intercooler pipes made that are gonna go from the turbo down to the intercooler, and the intercooler up to the intake up there. Quinn's burning those welds right now while we're getting other things buttoned up.
All right, now that the intercooler pipings are done, we can actually install them for the final time, and then after that, we're gonna start mocking the oil coolers. That's what's next, oil coolers.
How the welds turn out?
Pretty good, look at that, look at Quinn. Not bad, not bad.
Definitely not Becky's spec, definitely not great, but like it's pretty mid. That's pretty good. I'm proud of that.
I can't do that, so
I'm
I'm
not
proud
like
of you.
super stoked on it, but that's pretty
I
freaking
am.
good. That's definitely not going to SEMA, but she going home.
Get a little stability test.
Oh, baby.
Solid, bro.
Go, that's what I'm talking about. You ready? Fire this thing up.
Oh, we don't have a coolant. No, we're gonna move to the oil cooler. You can do that later.
Stay on target, bro. I want to see this thing on the dyno, dude. I want to see this thing making noise, making brap. I ain't even heard it. It's Bridgeport. You started it. I ain't even heard it. What is that?
We don't have coolant in the car right now.
I don't care about that. Fire it up.
All right, we're moving on now to the remaining parts of the cooling system. Ricky's got the Mishimoto oil coolers. These bad boys are massive.
Yep, bracket's already done.
So these are gonna go on the sides.
Yes, sir, right over here.
Typical RX-7 fashion.
Done. See ya. Cut it. See ya.
Man, look at these coolers.
Hey, that's 10 on it.
Oh, you got it. That's track tested now, dude.
I mean, it is very stiff. All right, so now we have one inlet, one in, one out, one in, one out, and then we have one in, one out in the engine. So the way it's gonna happen is gonna go from there to a cooler, from the other side to that cooler, to the other side of the cooler, back to the front of the engine, and then that is our
All right, the question is, which one am I messing up? I mean, which one am I making first?
I said let's just tackle one at a time.
Temporary, yeah.
We need to go from there to here first.
Okay.
All right, first line done.
Line number one, we got 180 to a 90. Beautiful. All right, let's get on to the next one.
All right, look at that. Everything is done. All we gotta do is make sure the hoses are clearance from everything else. So we'll be putting one, like this one will be up here with the engine harness and stuff like that. So we get everything out the way. We'll save everything where it needs to be. But both oil coolers are completely done. Take a look at this wild ride. So freaking sick.
What is this pile of pipes, Ricky?
Come on, Ricky styles, baby! So I have leftover pipes from other cars. I have a brand new Yui. I have a brand new straight.
What? What did you just say?
A brand new Yui.
What?
A Yui.
Oh, a Yui. Okay,
Yeah.
Yui. That's the first time I've heard that called a Yui, but okay.
Brand new straights.
All right.
And then we have my custom made exhaust tape that I built like 3 years ago. We are going to reuse it because I want that on the car.
What do you call that? If you call that a Yui, what is this?
That is a Ricky Styles double tip thingy-majingy.
We are just straight up getting down on a custom exhaust for this thing, huh?
Yep.
Let's get jamming, baby.
Let's
We
do it.
got this.
Pretty good, dude. Pretty good. Look at that. I'm not done yet, but give me a rating. Give me a rating, Nate.
Looks pretty damn good to me. I'm gonna give that a good. Ooh, I just saw something I didn't like. I'm gonna go with a total 7.3.
I'm about it.
Yeah, 7.3.
I'll take that. Feel really good about that actually. Like really good. That's money, dude. All stainless, ain't gonna rust ever. Yeah, baby. One down. I don't know how many pieces are gonna go, but a bunch.
Mickey spent 3 days doing this exhaust system, right?
It was
Mickey?
more like 3 hours.
It's about 3 hours. Anyways, we got, look at this. We got a joint here, another one here. Then we got a V-clamp here. Then we got another one here. And then a V-clamp here. And then another one here. Then another one here. Then a V-clamp here. So now, Mickey and I did everything we could to get this thing into one piece. Now it's Quinn's turn.
All right, I just finished up the first of 3 pipes done. That's the little one. I've got these 2 big boys next. I think we're gonna start with this one, and then we'll move into this one, and then Ricky's exhaust will be finished. Baby, let's go. This is the first time I've ever taken on the challenge of welding a complete exhaust system from start to finish. I want this exhaust to last as long as possible for Ricky, so I'm using a stainless steel filler rod, which is thinner than the usual mild steel rod. It was interesting to work with, and I tried my best to keep the welds looking clean. Evan and I just got back from Lincoln Electric's welding school, and I'm stoked to sit down and continue getting seat time on the TIG. And since Mickey and Ricky hand cut this exhaust, should fit perfectly. Now let's get this thing on the Miata cart. This is the first full exhaust system I've ever welded by hand. It's not the greatest.
No, but it's great. It's
but
great.
It turned out pretty good. It's like where the MIG tack was kind of whack, but
That was
like
me.
everything else, dude, money. I'm
turned
stoked
out
on
good.
this. I'm really stoked how this turned out.
It looks nice, very straight
that,
and simple
look at that.
exhaust system. But what's cool is this exhaust, we were actually able to get it tucked right up underneath the car really tight. So this isn't gonna be an issue where it's dragging on the ground ever. It's up inside the tunnel, which is really
It's gonna be
cool.
nice. All right, ready to get this
Toss
thing
this
on?
bad boy on,
I want
boys.
to hear this thing fired up with the exhaust on.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
right, the whole bottom of the exhaust is completely done. Everything is tight. It looks amazing. Look, everything clears. Looks so good. This is what I meant when I say that the RX-7 exhaust comes from the passenger side, but then the Miata comes from the driver's side. So we had to make the small transition so all the heat shield and everything is in the same side as the Miata. And it looks amazing. Everything fits. It looks great. Let's bring the car down. Let's see what it looks like.
Dude, it's gonna look so sick.
I know.
The tips are insane on this thing. Best tips I've probably seen on the car in a long time. So freaking.
So exaggerated. It looks like a go-kart.
You said, let's see what it looks like. What about what it sounds like?
Oh, it's gonna sound insane, dude. It's gonna sound so good.
Well, can we turn that on here?
Yeah.
So Rotary is gonna smoke out this whole place.
That's what I'm here for, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go.
Bro, look at the shop.
Dude, I need a bridge on my car like now. It sounds so freaking good. Bridgeport Rotaries are something else, dude.
This is louder than the Puerto Rico FD.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Loud.
Name a better engine that sounds like that. It's such a rowdy motor.
You cannot beat the sound of a properly Bridgeported 13B. I mean, 20B peripheral port.
Or a 26B.
Yeah, up on the
NA.
pipe.
Yeah.
But like stuff that's actually affordable.
Yeah. This is like a fifth of a cost that costs you to do a 26B. All in. Yeah. Way cheaper.
I cannot wait to hear this thing scream on the dyno. Yeah. It's gonna be so good. We're here at Garage Life to get the Rotary Miata car tuned. We're gonna make some serious power today. Let's go, baby.
Let's do it!
Alright, so that was the initial run-in of the car, making sure everything's working, all the sensors are responding, that the car moves and is making power, and now we're gonna start rolling into power pulls. So that was the first one, just to get the car running, get the base map configured. Now we're gonna start adding boost and up this thing, get some serious power out of this thing. It already made 330 horsepower at the wheel at 7 pounds of boost, which is not even that much boost for this engine. It's gonna be insane. So right now, Ricky's making adjustments to the wastegate because we want more boost, baby. How much power
More
we just make?
boost. Oh, I have no idea. I didn't
Did
check.
you even look?
No, I didn't look, but he said not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
is the right answer. This thing is making all the right noises, dude.
Oh, yeah,
it sounds
dude.
so good.
Sounds so good.
It's so loud, though.
I know.
I got earmuffs on just because it's unbelievably loud.
Yeah, so I mean, when you're on the track, you're gonna have a helmet on, so you'll be
Yeah, on
okay.
track you won't notice it, but like since it's in a shop,
I know.
It's
It makes it a lot louder
ridiculous.
too. We made it! 500! We made a 500 horsepower. This thing is gonna be insane. Now let's get back to the shop and finish this thing. We are back from the dyno. I have a table full of goodies to show you guys. We have an Odyssey battery because the stock Miata battery is just not strong enough to be able to crank this engine, but this one will. We have BC coilovers. We have adjustable camber arms for the front of the car, and then we have a big brake kit from Wheelwood. This is the Force Dynalite kit. It has 2-piece rotors in the front and rear, and then we have 4 piston calipers. Now let's get to work and start with the coilovers. The first thing we're doing, we're gonna be taking the coilover off, and right after that, we have to take the A-arm off because as you can see, it goes right in between it. On the way back, we're gonna put the BC coilover in, and then the arm, the new one actually, it's open. So we can just put it right after. We don't have to worry about it going at the same time. So that makes everything a lot easier. We have this corner done. It was super simple, super easy. This A-arm makes everything a lot simpler and it's fully adjustable. So now that we're done on this side, let's get the other side done. All right, fronts are completely done. Let's get the rears out. We're gonna start with the rear left. On the rear, we're only gonna be doing the coilover. All right, we have the rear coilovers installed as well. Everything is done. Next up, it's gonna be the front brake, so let's get that done. Let me show you the difference on sizes on the front disc. That is stock. Look at that. It's a lot bigger.
So good. The other thing is that this has an aluminum top hat on it, so that's gonna reduce a lot of sprung weight. So even though this rotor is bigger, I almost guarantee you it's lighter than the stock equipment.
Ah, yeah, I didn't think about that. You're right.
I bet it's lighter.
Probably is lighter. Yeah, for
so
sure, 100%.
First piece of the big brake kit is the adapter bracket. So this goes from the stock Miata bolt pattern for the caliper to the Wheelwood. Let's get this on.
All right, next step, we're gonna put this big old rotor in there, baby. Let's do it.
It's time for our big orange caliper, baby. Let's go. Got my boy Ricky some track pads here, baby. Ricky, you have to put some heat in this before it works properly, but when they get hot, oh, these things are gonna work. New pads, new rotors, new calipers. Such a vibe, dude. Big brake kits are such a vibe. Front brakes are 100% dialed in, minus the stainless steel lines. We're gonna do that after we do the rear brakes because we wanna flush the entire braking system with all new fluid. So let's move on to pads and rotors in the back, baby.
Yes, sir.
What is that? What are you doing?
Well, that wasn't the intention.
Take my feet off, dude.
Done.
You're dangerous, bro.
The brakes are done, the coilovers are done, the arms are completely installed. This is literally what the car needed for me to start taking it to the track. Look at this, looks insane. Thank you so much, Wheelwood. They actually painted this thing orange for me because that's what I requested. Got the arms in, coilovers, everything looks sick. Looks so awesome.
Looks so sick. Yeah, I want to see it with the wheels on. Can I put a wheel on?
Yeah. Hell yeah. The white and the orange will look so good. Is it clear? Oh, yeah.
Good, dude.
Let's go. I was so scared I wasn't gonna fit.
Oh, we're dialed. This is one of the best sounding cars we've had in this shop in the last 2 years, and Ricky's trying to push it. What are you doing? There's a Bridgeported Rotary. Drive it.
There's
Sounds
people
so
working.
sick.
It's not so much the noise, it's the smoke.
That's fair. But I don't care. It sounds so good.
That's what I'm trying
You're gonna shoot an outro and look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. You're gonna push it? You're gonna push it.
All right, Quinn's right. Let's start her up and move it outside.
Come on, now let's go.
You ready?
So freaking sick. So good, dude.
This car's so badass. This is by far my best sounding Rotary right here. This is it.
Is this the only bridge your FT's a half bridge?
My FD's a half bridge.
This is the only
my
full
first
bridge?
full Bridgeport Rotary. Yes.
Ever. Wow.
Yeah, I have a bunch of street ports, but this is the first full bridge.
Sounds
And I don't
so
think I can
good.
go back. Everything from now on, it has to be full bridge now.
I honestly want to drive this on track, and I also don't want to drive this on track.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna be terrifyingly.
Probably.
Like so unbelievably sketchy.
All right, so this is it. This completes the build, and this is something that I've been trying to finish up on for the last 4 years. I actually started this many years ago, and it takes a lot of time, a lot of money, and to see it finished now, it is insane. This thing will be so badass at the track. So what do you guys think? Should we go to Apple Valley Speedway? Should we go to Willow Springs? Maybe take it to the drag strip? I don't think this is a good drag strip. This would be a better track type of car. So man, I'm super excited. This thing it's already blowing me away the way it looks and sound now. I can't even imagine this thing on the track. What do you think, Quinn?
It's gonna be so good. I've seen this car for years without an engine, just sitting in Ricky's house. Just sitting there, looking so good. I remember pushing it out of the way to help him work on other stuff.
Yeah.
And like seeing it here running, it sounds amazing. It's got everything on it. Like it didn't have the front bar on it. Like none of this stuff was there. And I cannot wait to see this thing on track.
So you guys let me know if you guys want to see this thing on the track. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to always subscribe and like our video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Let's go, baby.